What is up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a fantabulous Thursday. Getting ready for that freaking weekend coming up. Just a few short hours. It'll be Friday, so I guess depending on, 1 hour from whatever, you know. Either way, it'll be short hours. What's up, Megan? So we are going to hop back into this. I thought we might have a group for rematch, but I'm pretty sure Side and Speedy are going to stay on that one game with HMC for a while. So, okay, so we're hopping back in to part 10 of Slap That Asphalt. We are completed with 3 out of the 8 maps and got about 5 hours of playtime in so far. Some of these have been a little bit longer than others. This one should be a lot of exploration. We got the bridge built across to the new area, so we really just need to go get one of those guys. So where did I get that guy? He looks fancy. So yeah, like I was talking in the last episode there towards the end, or talking to somebody in chat, it seems like they kind of give you all the vehicles that you need, and you just kind of upgrade the vehicle as you go. I don't know. So we got this bad boy here. Where are we even at? Alright, we gotta get back over here because we gotta go check out these areas. So let's just get to there first. So I don't know where I was at. Where am I? Right there? No. Right here? Yeah. Left, run through that. Yeah. Okay. I think we got an idea where we're going. So we'll head on out this way. Vehicle. Yeah, not worried about vehicles. Unless it's one I need to have running, it should be fine. Ooh. Where am I even at? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to stay on that road. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't remember having to go through this part. Stay out of his way there. Alright. So we're at the bridge. Now we just have to locate those places, I believe. We're going to check in on our objectives once we get over across the bridge here. across here. So pull it in, park right there. All right, let's check out our objectives
awesome.
that
I was
we
gonna
have.
tell him that
There
Mom
it is. John
heard you,
10.
bud.
Here he comes. 770 months. 7-year anniversary. Does that add up? 85 months? Is that 7 years? I don't know. Either way. The baby would be going into second grade. Man, that's good news. We raised an amazing child, John. I appreciate you. Take a minute. I have to go get a water bottle for I got on. We'll have to get a water break here in a little bit. All right, so our main objective, check out the power station. So we just have to reach this location on that one. So we're going to do that one first. And we are right here. So we'll, I think, maybe we go around here. Ooh. And then maybe go up this hill here. Try to get to that road, I guess. Might be our best bet. Don't really see many roads in these other areas. So let's just go here. We've been across that, but we're going to hug the shoreline there and then just go up the hill there. I think that's probably best. All right, here we go. We should be able to see it in the distance, I guess, so we'll get there. Smart enough. Yeah, you going to second grade, finally quit eating the crayons. It's good to know. There's my truck out there from earlier. There's our trail we're going to get to eventually. Alright, this looked fairly shallow. Alright, let's go off this way a little bit. Yeah. Drive through it. No, no, no. Keep chugging. There we go. There we go. Alright, made our way out. Eventually. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're heading up the hill. We don't know where it's taking us, but we're going to get some of this map unlocked. This is by far the biggest map that we've done so far. Well, at least for the area that we've explored, but so we'll see where it takes us. We seem to be somewhat heading in the right direction, so that's still a plus. Alright, itch my nose there, but looks like we're heading to the right spot. Alright, is there a way to get in here? Let me just check this out here. Okay, so it's not really wanting to clear up for us much, is it? Alright, we're good. Alright, I think we found the area we're supposed to find, so that's good. This should unlock quite a bit of map. There we go. Ooh, did not get much unlockage there, but we got the area revealed.
We're getting all sorts of errors from the main power substation. Think that's something you can handle, Hotshot? You'll need to fix the pipes and haul some transformers around. But don't worry, I'll make sure you have the wheels for the job.
Alright, so we already see a pipe there that's busted. Let's go ahead and hop in here. Okay, now we've got all this opened up. So that's good. Holy crap, this place is huge. Alright, so we are... Alright, we drove in through here, so we're here? Yeah. Okay, so we need some pipes. We need power stations. We got all kinds of crap we gotta get. Let's see what we got here. Alright, we just gotta reach locations on these, so let's maybe check these out before we go in too much. Alright, so we're there. Okay, this says garage and storage. Can I return back to here? If so, let's go down there, loop around, hit that area. What's the second area? Guess that one's closer over there. Maybe we take the truck out to that one? Just don't see, like, oh, where do we see any kind of road that goes that way? Any trails or anything? Guess this part is a trail. Switchbacks in there. Okay, so we'll go back to the... Let's just see if we can get there in the truck. Why not? A little faster, at least. Good through there. Alright, so we're gonna see if we can get there in this truck. Not promising anything because it's not the best off-road vehicle, but it is our closest vehicle, so. And it's more likely to flip, which will make Baker happy. Alright, so is that where I said to go in, or up here? Yeah, this should be where. Yeah, so we go left here. It kind of loops around, then we gotta switch it back to the right, maybe. Yeah, okay. Just gonna go for it. See what we can do here. We get stuck, you know? Wait, am I going the right way? I am not. Wait, yeah, I'm not. Okay. Helps if you pay attention where you're supposed to be going, I guess. Maybe those giant walls there should have been an indicator that I was going the wrong way. Alright. There's where we're supposed to be going. I think I got turned around when I paused it to look. Okay. Here we go. And we have a torrential downpour, so that's... Oh god. I don't know how deep that is, so I'm gonna not fall into it, maybe. But there we go. Is it my turn? I think it is. Yeah, okay. idea if I'm even going the right way. We'll look when we get to the top of the mountain here. Alright, let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, look at us go. Maybe. Is it on the other side? Do I have to just like jump down off the mountain? I don't... Is there an easier way to get back there? I don't know. Seems like it's off the other side of the mountain though. Fuck it. Grind on up this thing. Be quicker getting back down. Yeah, made it to the top. Holy shit, that's a lot further down than I thought it was gonna be. Alright, is there... It looks like that's our best way down right there. Okay, I think it's pretty obvious this was not the route, but now we're already up here, so I think we just go there, 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 and there. Too easy, right? Alright, get your roll counter ready. Here we go. Oh. Here we go. Roll it over. Roll it over. No, no. Alright, another roll. No. Ah. Damn it. A nice even 110. Okay. Okay, I was wondering if we had... So this area is not a recovery point? Where is it at? I guess I could send it up to there, but that's... Okay, we're just gonna send it back to... Let's go here for right now. Whatever. I didn't like that truck anyway. Progress is going along, Fed. Obviously that was not ideal, but let me try something real quick. Open garage. Where's my truck I just had? Is this the one? This is the V. Wait, why is it not marking which one I'm in? Okay, so it is that one. That was confusing. Usually when you're in one, it doesn't give you the chance to switch to it, but... Okay, so I'm gonna retain that one. Confirm. Okay, so let me do this real quick. Here. See, it says garage and storage. I wonder if I have to get there first to unlock it? I don't know. Either way. Alright, we're just gonna make our way over to this area here. Should not be difficult at all. Go out, take a right, get uphill. Yeah, we'll be fine. Let's go ahead and just hop in this car here. Keep on rolling, baby. You know, we have to try some risky things every once in a while, you know? What's the point if you're not risking it a little bit, you know? Alright. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. I think, therefore I know, I guess. HMC with the raid. My guy got done selling all the cards. And Collecting all the trophies. I guess straight? I don't know. Like a dang waterfall over here. Welcome everybody coming in from HMC. Hopefully you guys had some fun over there. I caught a little bit of the streams earlier. We are playing that game, but I didn't watch too much into it. What was I supposed to do here? Okay, neither of those are my places for this one. Okay, so this wasn't even a place I had to go. Perfect. Alright. Oh, we're here now. I feel like there's something here that we had to get, right? Guess not. Okay. Okay, this way. I just thought it would be an easy one. Ooh, everybody coming in from sidearms too? Alright. What's up, everybody? Who got more trophies, sidearms or HMC? Y'all let me know in chat. Who's the trophy wife? Besides my trophy wife. Alright, I'm gonna head back. Also this way, let's see exactly where we gotta go. I'm gonna go objective here. We gotta get to that one, and we gotta get to that one. We failed on that one. So let's, I guess, go to that one. Where are we even at? Alright, we're gonna just go back to the main area. See, it says garage and storage, though, and I hadn't got garage or store there. Yeah, I think that's the play for getting out of there, for sure. Alright, we should be right along this trail. Yeah, let's take a left here. Alright, here we go. Yeah, the game's a lot of fun. I really liked SnowRunner from playing it, and SnowRunner had where you could play co-op like with one other person, but it didn't really, like, it wasn't really lent to being whatever lent to being like a real co-op game. I feel like this one has more co-op abilities just because the challenges and things are a little bit harder, and you need more machinery, so you need more people to drive things. I mean, you can do it one person. It just takes some time to get all your equipment to one place, and you can do other stuff, but I think this one's a cool co-op. I just don't have anybody that wants to play, so. It's definitely a good chill late night game, though. I enjoy just chillaxing and oh god, don't no, okay. Okay, so I thought this would be an easier route, but looks to be vertically challenged here. What up, Jeff? Sorry, I was trying to catch up on some chatters. Right. So, I thought this would be a quicker way, but I don't know if it is with having to scale these gravel areas. Warning, deep water, where? Isn't that bad, right? drive out this way. I mean, we're already over here. I guess we can go to the one that we failed on with our truck, where we just... the game tonight was a blowout. They pulled all the starters before the fourth quarter. Pacers were up big. I didn't really watch it because when I turned it on, they were up like 30, and so I wasn't really interested in that, but I saw that Jalen Williams and SGA and all them were already out, so they kind of had their scrubs in. Scrubs brought it back to 20, but I don't know what it ended up being, but yeah, they forced game 7 pretty handily. Halliburton did play and had like 14, I think, so. Alright, let me see now that I have some of this area unlocked. Oh, spin around here. Alright. I don't think I can just drive down the area there. So last time we drove to here, but what if we went straight there and just drove up and over into that area? I think that might be our best bet. So we're just gonna follow where we went. Right here, we're gonna come. Probably should have went up this way. I feel like this way's quicker. Doesn't matter. Okay. So we'll go through here, up and around, take a right, and then we'll just go straight through that instead of up the hill there. Because we got up here to the top of this, but then we kind of just rolled down. We tried to drive down this area there. Didn't work out. Surprised our truck didn't end up in whatever that is. Ended up like right here. Anyway, so yeah, let's get after it here. All right, here we go. Just drove through here, so hopefully I can remember where to go. Getting in the thick of it. Again, if you're here from HMC or you're here from Sidearms, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It helps me out so much. Trying to get to 225 this week. I think we're 219, I believe, was last count I saw yesterday. I didn't see what John's was, so it might have gone down because it just happens people's subs run out or whatever. So trying to get back up. Yep, we're still at 219, so we're trying to get to 225 this month, or this week, I mean, rather. I guess it will be close to the end of the month. But all right, so now we gotta plot out a whole new world here. So we can go straight. There's some kind of something there. Let's just go hug that a little bit to the right. Just trying to make our way back over there. 100 more miles and we're there. We don't fall down in this crater here. We should be fine. Let's just go. I will say on this versus SnowRunner, it's easier to run over trees and stuff. Like in SnowRunner, like if it was there was a tree there, even if it was a small bush. What the heck? Oh, this thing doing? Backing up. But like these smaller trees, I can just run over them, so it's kind of cool. Alright, I made it here. Okay.
That's awesome. I was gonna tell him that we heard him.
Hey,
Heard you,
Fed,
bud.
thank you so much. With the 5-pack. Taking us to our 225. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Fed Smoker, let's get get some love in chat. Fed Smoker. Alright, so we got this area somewhat unlocked, I guess, kinda. Dude, this, oh yeah, we got all that unlocked. Dude, this map is so huge. The other ones have not been this big. That's what she said. Okay. So now we got another sand quarry, gas station. So it unlocks all this, but I still can't see right here where I'm at. But anyway. Alright, let's see if we can figure out a way to get back over here. And we'll head... Let's just see if we can get her turned back around here. So yeah, this one you can just back over. Now if they're huge trees, you obviously can't just back over them, but like... Let's see. See? But smaller trees, you can just run through them, which is kind of cool. Oh man. It's not turning very well right now. Alright. So I can just pull right up here. Alright, we're back on the road. Or on a trail at least. Somewhat of a trail. Damn, which way am I supposed to be going? I don't even know where I'm at. Okay, yeah, I'm the right way. Okay. Just making sure. I don't want to get stuck somewhere or be going the wrong way for a long period of time. Alright, let's spin this on around here. Need to zoom out a little bit. There we go. Get all this stuff. So, if you haven't watched any of my streams for this, it's pretty much a game where you have a bunch of objectives to complete, as you just saw me looking at objectives. You have a bunch of different heavy machinery, vehicles, stuff like that to try to help you complete the objectives. But the storyline for this game is that you are the owner of a company that comes in and helps rebuild areas after storms or natural disasters, I guess. And so that's kind of the gist of the whole game. So this place, I believe, was an earthquake. One of the other ones was like a flood or some kind of hurricane or something. I don't know, just different stuff. They give you different things for the different maps. So this is the 4th map, and we're about halfway done on it. So that's where we at on this one. Alright, so we have another area that we gotta get to. And we're gonna have to check out the easiest way to get there will be, drumroll please, not easy at all. Alright, so I think if we go through here, we can hug this left side, cut across there, then we gotta get down and around and over that area, which I don't really know what for, but we'll get there. So, alright, we're, yep, coming out right there. We're just gonna go straight ahead. Hug the coast till we get past the 3 red things, head towards that, and then get back over. So, should be pretty good. Gonna build my speed back up in this thing. It's not much of a speed demon for sure. Once it gets rolling, it's okay, as long as you can remember to steer it 2 or 3 seconds before you need to actually turn. Alright. go. If you get your engine all the way underwater for a certain amount of time, it'll kill the engine. You have to... Oh. Unlocked a new truck. Yeah, look at that bad boy. Quite the rig there. Is this the way I'm going? Left and then around? Yep. Just making sure, because sometimes you get on these trails and they're kind of hard to see, so you miss a turn or four and you get stuck going somewhere you don't want to go. So we'll see. Hopefully we can figure this out. Alright. Yeah, hope there's no... Okay, good. I was hoping there wasn't rocks underneath this, like, blocking the way. You can't really see it overhead on the map. Alright. Should be... Let's see where this goes. Oh. This looks like it's all up on rocks, so yeah, we kind of gotta go that way there. Alright, let's get up into the crevice here. Yeah, we did it. Alright, potential mine entrance. Alright, cool. So we got that objective complete.
Good work, as per usual. Okay, now we need to bring some steel beams to the lava quarry. If you're going to be draining that mine and having a poke around, I don't want it caving in on you. So we'll need those steel beams to brace the walls. Someone needs to look out for you, right?
Alright. So, and then the other one is... Should we already have a guy there, but I don't think he has storage, does he? Is he just a crane? I think he's just a crane, so not a very helpful vehicular there. Okay, so we're gonna make it all the way back up there to replace a pipe. Let's see where the pipe needs replaced. Right there. Okay, so that's by the power substation, which is... Let me get turned around where I'm at. Okay. I'm right there, so power substation is where I was earlier. Okay, so gotta get up there to get the pipes, I guess, or we can grab them from the other side. I don't think I have any pipes. Where's pipes at? Still pipes? No. No pipes there. No beams either at the moment, so that's not good. Alright, we got some cranes and stuff here. Oh god, how am I supposed to do that? I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go. Alright, so our next objective. What's this one say? Bring 10 steel beams? Holy shit. A lot of steel beams. We got an easy route to get there? Not really. That's not an easy route at all. I guess just back the way I just came through. Almost. Yeah, just where that splits go that way. But from the steel beam factory. Oh, that's the steel pipe. So I got to use this other steel beam factory, right? Not a steel beam factory here. Okay, so we gotta go back over here. We gotta get enough. We gotta be able to put steel beams in a truck. And then we gotta drive that stuff all the way across the map. Actually, you know what? I might can be working smarter, not harder. We just can find a area around here, which I don't think we're gonna be able to. So we gotta take it to. Dang it, I was hoping there was a loading, like one of those loading areas. Which you would think that would be the mountain base. It doesn't have a like a spot where I can just load stuff and unload stuff. Okay, so that one we gotta replace a pipe and deliver an object. Alright, so we gotta get to the main power supply area. Ooh, these roads. We'll say at least it's mostly roads through there. Let me go to this truck real quick. Oh, it is a load and unload place. Okay, so it lets me open the garage here. Okay, so I can bring stuff here to drop it off, so that's great news. Well, it's even better news that I can get all my steel beams here and then just put them into storage. Where am I at? There. Alright, so we gotta go over here. Get 10 oh, actually, even better idea. Is that our only place to buy? I think so. Okay, let me see if we got a truck here. From man, this place is not the easiest place to get to, but I don't have any cars here either. Should have there. Okay, but I can't get them there. All right, let's go back here. I think. Here we go. Vehicles. Where's this one at? Okay, we're gonna go to that one for right now. We're gonna restore it back, or recover it back to. Alright, so we now can go to that one. Perfect. That's good. Which we'll do with the other one, but I think River Base might be our easiest one, even though we had to drive all the way over to there. I don't know, tunnel's probably the best. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go tunnel. Alright. So here's our drop zone, right? It's concrete plant. Which sign do I need? That one? I need the one with the little arrows on it, right? Yeah, that one there. That one's a recycle. So I think that's my only options right now. I mean, because we have this one, but that's not what we're looking for. Okay, so we do at least have that one open to where we can get to it now. We're gonna go ahead and go here to the base. It's just hard to get to there from there. So let's go to this base. River Base. So I mean, it's gonna be a little bit of driving, but most of our challenges are. Alright, we gotta go out this way. Out that way. Out along here. Out along here. Out along there. In through there. Out around here. Pick up 10 steel beams. And then drive them back. But I still think it's gonna be easier than going to do recycling stuff, so. Alright, we are going to do some hit some checkpoints along the way. I'm learning the area, but I'm still not. Okay. Um, um, all right, here we go. Follow the. All right, so we've got to go get 10 steel beams, load them in here, bring them back here, and then switch our truck over to the other area, load 10 steel beams back in, and carry them off to this spot. Sounds easy. So, not sure it is though. Alright, recycling area there. Oh gosh. Trucks get a little squirrely when you get going fast, so we're just gonna have to be a little bit squirrely because we got a long way to go. Again, like I said, these are not difficult objectives, but it definitely makes it easier to have multiple people doing it. Which I do like that they made it more difficult for 2-player. Because there wasn't really anything 2-player about SnowRunner, except for that you could have 2 vehicles and you could kind of pull each other out if you got stuck kind of thing. But the objectives themselves were not really... I mean, it was like one person could haul something and another person just follows them and makes sure they don't end up getting stuck, I guess. But so there were some things about SnowRunner I liked more. We got about 10 beams, which probably be hefty, but we've got a good amount of money. We haven't been spending our money on anything. And I gotta be able to fit 10 beams into the back of this truck. You guys know my crane skills are getting better, but they're still not the best, you know? Alright, so we're gonna come in here to the store. Let's just go ahead and turn around, why not? Nice little 10-point turn. Nicely done. Oh, forgot to turn my wheel before I started going forward. Alright, there we go. Alright. Screw. Alright, let's go ahead and anchor it down, put it in park. Alright, we need open shop. Alright, so steel beams, holy crap, they're expensive. And we need 10 of them. Good googly. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright. Alright, here we go. Let's bring this up a little bit. Bring it around. There we go. And we're ready to go. Alright. Pull up the first one here. Oop. Bring that down a little bit. And bring it this way. Oh, this way a little bit. One. Oh. That's okay. Oops, wrong button. That's fine. Whoa. Two. Three. We're gonna get there. Yeah, I definitely get. Oh god, why does it do this sometimes? Oh, glitched through already. Damn it. Yeah. Purchase 25 resources from construction depot. I did it. Took a little while for it to show up, but come on. Just get out from under the thing. There we go. Alright. Oh. There we go. Perfect fit. We gotta do this twice, so we might as well move a little faster. Jeff, dude, I am awful at golf. I really am. Like, I don't mind. Like, obviously right now it's fucking hot. I don't understand. Like, I used to work with some guys that would, I don't know if anybody I work with right now golfs a lot, but my old job I was at, man, I'd have guys that they'd go golf, and it would be like 100 and something degrees outside, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna go golf today. I'm like, why is that enjoyable? I do suck though. D4 and I, when we were in college, we went and played with some friends. I played a bunch before that, but you guys don't know any of the other friends that I went with before, so but I went with D4, and we were both pretty bad, and we went with some guys that were like on the school team, and you know, played a lot and all that kind of stuff, and so we went and played with them, and we knew we sucked, so eventually we just kind of let them go ahead of us, and we're like, okay, we're gonna do our own thing. You guys go ahead. But yeah, I don't know, I don't have a lot of like rotation, like hitting a baseball and swinging a golf club and stuff like that. Like, I just don't have a lot of rotation in my shoulders and back, which is my problem right now that I've been going to the chiropractor for. They're like, you have no mobility in your like lower back, middle back, and shoulders. Like everything's just like a brick. Anyway, so alright, here's our next question. I'm gonna pull off over here. We'll look at this real quick. Alright, so do we take these 10 beams, drive it across here, go across here where we were just at, drive out this way, and take them to the spot? Or do we drive them all the way back to where we were, drop them off, then have to move the truck here, and then drive it from here on up? I think we just send her. We're already right here. I think we just go on across and cut across there, cut across there. Straight up the hill. Yeah. Yeah. I think we just end it. I do need to stretch. Yes. That's my thing. Like like my shoulders and neck and everything like that. They're like, this is the tightest I've ever seen. That's what she said. But what? I don't know. Anyway, but no. So like my shoulders and stuff are just, they've always been like that. And yes, I do need to stretch. That's why I've been trying to decide what I need to do for stretching. Besides just doing stretching, I was like, do I need to like start going to like, no, that's what he said. Okay. Dang it. Always get him and her mixed up, these pronouns, you know. Pride Month. But the I don't know, like there's different things that I've thought about doing. Like maybe taking like some yoga classes or whatever. 2025, I get it. Yeah. Do I try to do that? Another thing that I've been itching for is like, do I try to get back into jujitsu? I mean, that's obviously more fun than doing yoga, but I don't know. Like, I know once work picks back up, I'm not going to be able to do either, probably. Like, now during the summer when we don't have a lot of work stuff to do. It's like a slower time of the year, and so I feel like with that, I would be able to do it right now, but once work picks back up and stuff, I wouldn't be able to do it anymore. And so I don't know. That's my conundrum. I don't know. Yoga pants are a plus. I'd love to wear some of those. I just feel like I'm just getting way out of shape. I mean, I know I'm getting older, but like I have no no desire to go work out or do any of that stuff anymore. I don't know. I know it's a me problem, but like right now is the time that I need to do it because I have the time to do it right now. I just don't have the want to do it. So I don't know. Plus, you get into martial arts stuff. That stuff gets expensive quick. Like, my wife's already a member at our, like the, whatever this gym thing is she's at. So she's already some yoga pants under your hockey gear. All right, and I may date myself a little bit, but I remember when I was in like junior high and high school, the cool thing was to wear tights like under your football uniform. Like we'd wear like these tights that like didn't have the footies or anything in it. It was just like came down to your like under your socks. Oh man, hold on. There's a fight going on in the what is this? Dodgers and Padres. What are they doing? Is this the drop? I think it is. Okay. Make sure I'm on the right. Oh, one side missions. Huh? You took my stuff. No, but let's go back here. Repair the main substation. Alright, this is where... Alright, I can return back to here now, though, so that's good. But we gotta go... Where's the main... There's the power station that we gotta get to, right? Or is that where the pipe's at? That's the other thing we gotta get. Alright, let's go pick up this thing. whatever that is. So let's return here. To mountain base. Let's go there. Let's see where we gotta take this. Let's do that. Is that the thing that I gotta get? I have to use that big crane to put it in the back. Open objective. Just gonna track this. Alright, we have this crane here, so let's. Let's go. Anchors on. Can't get a good angle here. Alright, so move back this way a little bit. Perfect fit. Let's see. Alright. Alright. This is gonna be a tough haul. I don't know what we were supposed to put this on, but this is what we put it on. And we gotta get out that way. Maybe? Is that where it's delivering to? Deliver. It turns out the main power substation is the culprit, so it's just up to you to get back up and running, repair the damaged section of the subsoil pipe and the small transformers to make it happen. Okay. So we just gotta get that to there. Yeah, okay. It's gonna be a struggle. We're just gonna have to try to roll it off into there. Okay. So we don't know this area, so what we're gonna do here is this is all a new part of the map, so I don't really know it over here. You can only put so many. Oh, what's that one I want to go to? I'll put so many markers. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out some of these markers so I can follow my dreams here. All right, so we're here. So we need to go out over here. Follow this around and then take a right onto there. Right onto there. Right onto there, I believe. Yeah. All this windy road. Oh god. Around here. Around there. Oh my god. I don't know that we're gonna make it. Where are all these roads going? Good lord. Alright, I just need to get there. So how do I get there? Alright, so from here. That road goes around that way. This road comes out this way. Oof. There's no really smart way to get there. Huh. Yeah, we can definitely get down that way. We gotta be able to get up that, which is freaking killer. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't know that we have enough power to get it up there? Is that where... What was that? I don't know what that's... Oh. Okay, yeah, that's not what we're... On this one, sorry. Okay, so let's... Alright, so we gotta get it there. I think this is our best bet, even though it's like straight downhill. And that's straight uphill. Alright, let's go for it. Screw it. We're gonna go up this hill here, hopefully. We need to make a turn there, come down. Alright, well. Time to fuck shit up, I guess. Did I go the right way? I did not. So we're gonna just work our maneuverability here and see how it does with a quick turnaround. Okay. Alright. Couldn't make that turnaround, then it wasn't gonna make the trip, so we had to test it out, you know. Alright, here we go. And as top heavy and as big as this is, we're not gonna have time once we start flipping to do anything, so maybe if we're going around a tight turn, maybe we can stop and try to put our counterbalance out here, but it's probably not looking good here. Alright, we already almost turned over there. And we're sliding through the mud right here. Oh, come on. No. Dude, it wouldn't lift me up. This is what I'm talking about. Gotta have a walking stick here. And help this freaking muddy everywhere. Don't you know, Baker? Oh, God. Okay, this is not gonna be an easy trip. Alright, I've got to check out something here. Do we have a bigger truck? Like, is there a truck that I can buy that's bigger? I don't know what to even put it in our heavy duty dump truck, maybe? This thing's a beast, but I don't know. I don't know if we have anything that's big enough to haul it. Dump truck. I don't really have any big vehicles. Let me go. What am I doing here? Okay. Okay, so let's go to the garage here. Let's see. Alright, in the shop, we need dump trucks. These are, like, I don't know which ones to, like, none of them have crane and storage, right? No, I thought you tipped over. But it says rolled over. I didn't roll. I just kind of fell over on my side a little bit, you know? Alright, that's what we have right now. I don't see that there's anything that's bigger that's... Okay, I take that back. Forklift, crane truck. Okay, that's what I have. Why is it showing those twice? Is it just... Oh, we're back to the start. Okay. Scouts, specialty equipment. Semi-truck's not going to make it through there. Heavy equipment transporter. I have that thing, but I don't know that that's going to do us any good. Oops. I mean, we can try this thing. Let's go see if we can get that real quick. Heavy equipment transporter. So we have this truck thing here, but just recover it over there maybe. Just don't know how. Mountain base? Yeah. That's our next problem is park. We gotta get our other vehicle back over here. Can I make the loop maybe? I think I can at least make it through here. Take a left through here. Oh, sorry. Need to go back into the other vehicle. Where'd it go? There we go. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, come on. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. Whew. It's getting difficult. No, you're good, Baker. I'm just fucking with you. It was definitely not my finest moment. The fact that the engine was still running was what surprised me on that one. Usually it cuts off when you get sideways like that. Alright, we're gonna bring it back around and go with the heavy equipment transporter and see how that goes. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. This is on the good roads. No, I wouldn't have had a chance climbing the mountains over there. Okay, so... Oh. Alright. Meanwhile, this one is a little more agile, I suppose. Alright, let's unstrap it there. Alright, let's go to the crane. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it with this one, but we'll see. Alright. Our anchor's down up there. that somewhat on there? Alright, we're gonna oh, sorry. Detach there. We're gonna go ahead and full frame. And pull our anchors in so we're out of the way. Pull this up out the way a little bit. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna hop into here. And we're gonna see if we can strap our cargo on there. Alright, let's see if we can. I mean, we're not gonna be very agile with this thing. We may need to look at another route, but I just don't know that we can make this little curve there. It's gonna be tough. Try to pull it up there. And going straight up this. That part might be a no-go. See what happens if we go this way. See, even if we go that way, then we're pretty much screwed as well, because we might can just drive it off straight through there. But we're gonna get high centered on something. Let's just send her, see what we do, you know? Nice rainy day like today. What could go wrong? First testing of taking a corner here. Of course, it's raining like crazy, so that's always good. She's eating through it. No problem so far. I will say it's cool that it does get muddier and slicker when it does rain on here, which is a nice little touch, but at the same time, I'm just high centered on a rock, because that's how stuff goes for me. Does this thing not have a... Doesn't have a winch on it? What the hell? It's gonna be a short trip then. Come on, truck. Alright, what we're gonna do now is hop in here. Let's go pull it out, I guess. It's gonna be a long, this is gonna be a long trip. This may be our last thing for the night for sure. You know what I need to do though? Okay, we'll worry about that later. Let's just try to pull this out if we can. Nice and wallered out. Just like Jeff likes it. There we go. As you can see, this one's a little more agile. Alright, here we go. Got me. There we go. Okay. Come on out of there, big dog. Surely this thing don't want to drive anywhere, does it? Again, this is where it would come in handy to have someone else helping you, because you don't have to go back and forth between vehicles, but I got what I got, you know? Oh. Can't just get by on my good looks on my life, right, Jeff? Alright, we're going to attach. Rocks under my back tires as I'm back there. Oh, big dog. Better eat. Surely it can get up here, right? From there. I don't think I'm ever getting there, but just in case I do. Pull that right there. And we're gonna be right in the way of everything, but alright, here we go. Where we go? Can we get her loose enough? There we go, hopefully. Alright. Let's pull it off all those rocks back there. We should be good, right? Alright, we're moving now. More rocks in the way, that's good. I know, that's what I'm saying. This game is good on... It's good for co-op, for situations like that, but... Sometimes you just gotta... You know, get after it yourself. I'll pull up and low through here. And we're gonna get stuck on something. There's friggin' rocks everywhere. That's right, I preserved. I kept going. Alright, this road looks a little wider than what I was thinking it was, like just looking at the... It's pulling at least. This isn't even our tightest turn we gotta make, but that cinematic view from me there. Alright. Okay, so I struggled to get up that hill. I can only imagine this next hill is going to be a doozy. I'm stuck on a friggin' rock again. Some wheel speed up here. We're just gonna hammer down and try to get up this thing. Alright, time to get another alternate route here. Is this way ain't go? Oh, going the wrong way. I'm reversed. Oh god. That'll work either way. Why are my back wheels not spinning at all? Like, there we go. Or even on the ground back there. There's got to be a way to get there, right? So through here. If I make it through, I have to go straight down that, I guess. Back around and through. Alright, let me delete these markers because that one's definitely not doable. Gravy. These roads just going forever. So, this is got to be our off ramp here. Luckily, it's downhill, but we're gonna have to really work it to get out of there. So, got some driving ahead of us for sure. Here we go. All these rocks get stuck on. All right. Tight turn there. Hey, we made it too. How about that driving? Oh gosh. Whew. Alright. We're gonna high center through there, so we're just gonna punch it. Drag it with us. Drag what you brung, you know? Okay. So far, not too bad. This turn's gonna be a doozy. Ugh. Get it around, come on. Yeah, bring it around, come on. Get in there, girl. Yeah, how about that? So far, so good. We're pulling her. Man, it's all uphill from here, so hopefully we can get enough going. I might could have. Holy shit! Is it just like a rock block, cock block area here? I have no speed whatsoever, so that's helpful. Can't even get up the hill. These freaking rocks are killing me. Some speed here, come on. Come on. Back in low gear, I guess. Come on, big dog. Gotta let her eat. I'll leave her right there for right now. Because I do have to do something else real quick. So this, we're almost there. We just gotta get through this little pass here. But on another note, we do need to take this truck here. And we have to go get a pipe. Which I don't know what the easiest way is gonna be to get a pipe because I don't have any in the storage inventorio. So I think I wish this was a restore place where I could just go straight back there. Alright, so I think I almost think it's easier to just let's go left and go out this way, hit across that. And then I'm there, maybe. I don't know. Let's go. I think that's still probably our easiest route. Rocks, am I right? So we're gonna have to go get a pipe to finish this anyway. So, oh, did not need to go on that. So we've got to go get a pipe anyway. Let me get out of this garage area so I can take it out of low gear. There we go. So we have to go get a pipe to fix the pipe that's over there anyway. So if we're gonna have to drive all the way over there, we might as well go ahead and pick up a pipe and then drive all the way over there. That way we can help pull it through, and then when we get there we can finish the whole thing at once. Shortcut. Yeah. Coming to help you, bud. Oh man. Yeah. Rolling now. Yeah, once you get the delay down on the steering, it's a little better, but it's still pretty difficult to steer these vehicles. It's not like a racing game where when you push one direction, you turn that direction. It's like you push that direction, then the wheel slowly starts to turn. And then sometimes it overturns because you turned it too much. So that's why you see me dart from one side to the other sometimes, especially when you get the higher speed. Alright, excuse me, bud. Just went through here. There we go. Alright, so we're going to pick up a pipe here. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go to the shop. Gotta get one steel pipe. There we go. Exit. Here, and toggle, and attach. And up. And around. Go. Bring it up. We should not really have any bearing on crane, toggle our anchors, we can strap our cargo, and we'll head that way. Alright, so now we gotta make our drive back across. Oop. Alright, so we're gonna make our way all the way over there. We got about 1,000 meters of driving here. What? Something was just completed? I don't know what it was. Anyway. Hang on, let me stop and look what you're talking about here. There's a cliff on the side by the pipe factory. I think it's designed to be used with a wheel. What do you mean, designed to be used with a wheel? I want to see where I'm even at. Talking about the factory? I don't know what you're talking about. So we got this truck to here. We're gonna drag it through to here. There is a cliff right through here, if that's what you're talking about. But I couldn't get that big truck up there, so I should be able to take this truck that I'm in up this, and then come around this way. Go ahead and switch out the pipe, and then I can pull this through, and then when I get it over here, I can line it up to where I can just drag the, my crane's not gonna be able to lift it all the way up, but I can get it enough to plop it in there. Just drag it off the trailer and make it fall in there. So that's kind of my game plan right now. Alright. Here we go. Any YouTube people over there, if you're watching on YouTube, give me a little like or something over there. Need some life over there from the YouTube crowd. Falling asleep over there. I see you. Oh yeah, for sure. I don't need anything to be in perfect condition. As long as it gets into that space and turns green. That's what I'm saying. If I'll just pull up next to it and I can just push it off into it. I'm on the right track. What? Well, let me see. This way quicker. I bet that way's quicker. Yeah, let's go left and just loop around. I feel like that way's gonna be quicker because that other way's got a lot of mud. It's always raining over here. I have a pretty light cargo haul on this one, so we should be able to make pretty good time on this. We're running up against it. We've been on this one for about 20 or so minutes, so. Was definitely the shorter route. Not it shorter, definitely faster. Anyways. Alright, here we go. We almost made this whole run with that whole big thing on top of us. The transformer or whatever the thing is we're having to haul. I don't even know what that thing is. I had it on this truck and it just was not, it was too top heavy. It was throwing me back and forth. And so instead of flipping over, I did lay it on its side a little bit, you know, but I want Baker getting worked up again, you know how he does. So went ahead and switch trucks. I feel like that was a good idea. All right, I'm gonna try to go through here. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe making this whole run again. I got her in low gear now. Just gonna let her creep. Like Radiohead. Yeah, no way I would have made this with that trailer. Okay, let me make sure I'm in the right spot. Okay, yeah. Boom, and then I got a freaking straight downer. Uh-oh, G18 losing his arc again. Alright. Oh man. There we go. And we're almost in the clear. Okay. Let's go ahead and change out the pipe just in case something happens and we get knocked over. We don't have to worry about going to get another pipe. Right, which pipe was it that we had to fix? Let me see. It was somewhere around here. Alright, let me go here. Objectives. Wait. I thought there was a pipe here to fix. Oh my god, the pipe's all the way on the other end? Okay, well we already have it and it's on the same road, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll help old boy get across here. Hopefully we can get that done. Alright, I thought it was right beside here, but that's what I get for thinking, I guess. Alright. At least we got over here. No problems. Alright, let's see if we can't pull this bad boy on up here. Alright, we're gonna put her right here. And we're going to throw our anchors down. Okay. And then we need to go to attach mode. And we're going to have to back it up a little bit, looks like. There we go. And where's my button? I need more length on her. How much is I give her? Okay. So from here we need to go to put our anchors down now. There she goes. And then now we're ready to roll her on in. Come on, big girl. And then we'll me. What am I even stuck on or in or? Let's see if we can. Okay, hold on. I need to switch vehicles. Just pull this up a little bit, just in case we can get through. There we go. I don't know what I'm stuck on. Is it just getting through these rocks here? Because I don't feel like it's stuck on anything, right? Am I wrong here? Is there any like major rocks underneath? Oh, yeah. So I don't see any rocks except for these that are right here beside me. So I feel like I ought to be able to need some sand and a dozer, you think? There we go. Put her in low. I think that's working right now, but okay, I'll leave that anchored to me. I'm gonna switch vehicles here. What? Oh, it disconnects me? Wait. I gotta bring sand over here to get through this? Man. I thought I was gonna make it. See if maybe we can back it up a little bit. Oh, man. Come on, rock climber. Run over this unit. Alright, pull up a little bit. Let's anchor down again. Oh god. Let's see. No. 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 Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that one, Baker. Alright, and detach. A fold crane. Name fold my crane. Alright, this is what I was afraid was gonna happen. It just... Okay. I mean, we might as well hook up to it. Use it as an anchor, I guess. Yeah, I know the big crane could probably do it, but I'd have to drive the crane all the way over here. Come on, big dog. Get on in there. I just don't see how we can't get over this. I don't understand. I don't know what I'm stuck on. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like my trailer might be on that rock there. I don't know. Come on, get on up this hill. Come on. I thought I was still hooked on. Oh, no. Guess not. Oh, we're getting it. Come on, big dog. You're almost there. Maybe. Almost. Closer than we were, I think. Come on. I don't think we're there. We're there. Who parked that truck there? Alright, can I get these through here is the question. And then I can worry about trying to pull that truck back over. Okay, don't fall off the hill there. Okay. Yeah, we'll send back up for that guy. Oh god, this is not good. I'm turning the wrong way. God dang it. This is getting from bad to worse. I was trying to miss the other truck. That pulled us off in a hole there. Maybe we can get the wheels back on the ground here. There we go. Okay, we're definitely going to have to bring out the crane now. Alright, well. Alright, big crane, where you at? There you are. Go get him, big dog. Jeez Louise. Okay, Baker. I get it. We're having too much fun, you know? It's just the way I see it. Okay, we're coming up on 40 minutes on this this predicament here. So I think it's a good time to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We're getting into deep stuff now. Alright, so a couple things. One, we can definitely fix everything if we get the crane there. Two, we flip the crane, may not be good. Three, I don't know. I mean, I feel like this corners pretty well. I don't know if it can make that same trip that the truck made. I guess we're gonna have to try it. I mean, that other way that we went was not that bad, but I don't want to get it stuck between the rocks if I can help it. Yeah, let's send her up the mountain, I guess, if it'll make it. Alright, if it struggles on this, then we may not be able to, but right now it's just kind of downshifting. Put it low, I guess. Okay, yeah, we may have to go the other way. We're gonna go the other way just because I don't think it's gonna make it up that hill. It was pretty steep getting up there, and it struggled getting up that hill right there. So we're gonna have to go the other direction here, which wasn't too bad. We made it through with the long boy, so should be alright. I'm just afraid if I went up that other hill, we'd just end up stalling out, not being able to drive up it, so we'll take the safe route on this one. See, I'm having trouble making that turn, so definitely, oh god. That was almost good news for Baker. Alright, here we go. Put in low gear just to get down that. Not too bad. Making the turn there. There we go. Let's get some speed built up through here. He's struggling getting up this hill about like the other truck was, so. Yeah, I think this one will do a little better getting through the rocks. Yeah, see what I mean? Well, notice how I said a little better. I'd say it'd be perfect. Alright, I'm gonna try to make it through all the carnage here. Okay, we no longer need that truck at the moment. So right now we're just gonna focus on this truck. I mean, we'll obviously get that truck before we get out of here, but alright, a couple things we can do here. Here's my first thought. We just grab the shit off the back of the truck and drive it over there. But I don't know. Alright, let's there we go. we're gonna go attach point here. Okay. Pull that way, maybe. There we go. Big crane daddy right there, baby. Alright, we're gonna pull that all the way up there, like that. Nice. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop over into this truck right here. Parking brake set, that's good. Unstrap our cargo, that's good. Switch back over to the crane. Alright, we're gonna bring the crane up a bit. Alright. Okay, so now what we need to do is change our attach mode. Attach it to that. Now we can bring this up. And we'll bring it into us closer. So hopefully we don't do a backflip. Oh, no. That's fine. Alright. Put it as close to the truck as we can. We're gonna go. Take it out of the park, will be good. In case you're wondering, yes, it is that easy. Gotta just get a corner of it in there. There we go. And we'll, boom. Done on that. Hold the crane. Alright, so now, yeah, let's go back out. Okay. Did I get, oh, when I folded the crane, I guess? I don't know how I got in that predicament, but alright, we gotta get our truck out of here, rolled back over. Alright, first let's do this. Let's just take this guy and we're going to recover him so he's out of the way. Sure, send in the mountain base, that's fine. And then come back over here and grab this guy. I'm gonna get this truck pulled back over. I don't know how I got on the side. Alright, Crazy Jimmy. Appreciate you, brother. Alright, so slap on some anchors here. I need to change my can I attach something else? Come on, turn over, baby. Oh, come on. Why did it not turn where it's supposed to? Forget you have to pull it up. You have to go up some for it to turn it over. There we go. Okay, let's Sit up, little buddy. Actually, I mean, while we're here, we'll save us some time and turn it around for us. All right. There she blows. All right. Let's go ahead and there. Okay. Oh, and oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Switch cars into there. Let's go. Hold it. Oh, is it not running? There we go. Usually when you flip over a vehicle, it's not gonna start right back up, but you know, or it's not good to start it right back up. You'd be getting oil in some places that don't need oil. Probably other things. All right. And now we're off. We're just gonna follow this road all the way back. Let me hop on this bad unit here. So we're gonna follow it all the way back to right there. We're gonna put a purple right there so we know where we're going to. All right, here we go. Take off driving. I'm gonna leave the crane over here just in case I have to come help myself out, you know? Because you never know. Some of these rocks do be rocky. Don't call it Rocky Road for nothing. This little truck does pretty well on most little up and down stuff. I mean, it's got pretty good engine in her. It's got some power for the size. This game is relaxing. I mean, I like the music, the chill music, and it's just kind of a chill vibe, you know? Alright, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. And there's the one we got to fix. Just gonna pull her up here, like so. Go ahead and get our anchors on, get our crane up and running. Alright, let me get there. Attach. We gotta bring this bad boy out of there. Come on, pop off. Boom, got her. Throw this out the way. So that's what I was trying to do. Nope, wrong way. Like that. Alright, just toss that. Okay, just gonna roll right into my truck. Alright, unstrap our cargo, grab onto our new one, and bring that bad boy up. Sally oop. Boom. Done and done. Oh my god, that's all the progress we got on our progress bar for that. Yikes.
Right. If we're going to get this drilling equipment out, we'll need a reliable form of transport. I'm thinking the railway. All you need to do is clear out the cargo that's lying around, then get the juice flowing again.
Alright, let's see what that means. Right, we're going to delete that marker there because we made it. And again, I like to leave stuff where it's at in case I need to go get it, but alright, so right now the railway. So clear objects, then we gotta run electric. Jeez, those are just reach location ones. Okay, so we just gotta get electricity from here. Up the side of a mountain over there. Good lord. It's not gonna be an easy one, is it? I don't know if I can go across that gravel or not. like a cliff. I guess we'll just have to bring it across this road here, up here, and just bring it down the side of this. Can we get there? Shoo-wee. Alright. So, I think the best thing to do for that one is, well, we have that car there, but alright, let's go ahead and
Now I'm going to look away, so why don't you go ahead and use that crane, since you were so good with it last time. Not that I was watching.
alright, so we just gotta get all this stuff out of this area and move it to where? Power failure. Okay, so we can't do any of that until we get power there. Alright, so where's this guy at? Okay, so he's not too far from where I gotta get. We just take that old route that I just had, maybe? Let's see what the easiest way to get him there is. If I just come down this way, I can just go backtrack where I was and just stay on that same route. Yeah, let's just do that. So let's go. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright. It's getting late, but I think I'm going to do this one more. Make sure I got a fuel. Yeah, I got a fuel. Alright, let's get her back out of here. I don't know where I was supposed to be driving from this, but we're on a road now. So that should make it easier to find where I gotta go. Alright, so from this road, I really shouldn't have took all my stuff around. Okay. Just gotta turn around and head back the other way, but that's okay. Nice big area here to turn around. This thing's ginormous turning radius. There we go. Alright, and we're off. Alright. I think this is the way I'm going. Nope, stay to the right. See, this is why I check your maps, kids. People don't look at maps, do they? I mean, maybe Google Maps or Apple Maps or Waze or one of those things. I don't know that anybody knows how to read a map. Most kids, anyways. Alright, so we got a little bit of a trip here. Again, I just didn't want to end on that. Even though this is going to take a while, but we'll at least get the power back up, maybe, and then we'll call it a night. I don't know. I feel like we're at a good stopping spot, but I don't know. Just need to keep on trucking, you know. Need somebody to throw some subs my way, you know, for me to keep grinding. Don't be shy, guys. You're getting this stuff for free if you're just sitting there watching. Let's turn in the radius of this thing. I mean, look at this. Those ginormous trucks were able to turn better in this thing. I'm supposed to go. I'm just staying on this road, right? Is that what I decided to do? Yeah. Alright, we'll stay on this road. Hopefully that bridge doesn't collapse, but we'll see. Alright, this is uncharted territory for me. Again, this thing can't turn worth a crap, but that's okay. I don't want to go down and put on that road that we already know versus going all the way down and around. Yeah, let's do that. Where's the next exit? Right here? This looks about right. That look good, Baker? Waiting for it. I will say this thing's pretty phenomenal on even just going down vertical like that. I mean, with it having the tracks on the trailer part as well that turn with it, makes it a lot easier as you get traction from your trailer and from your front tracks. Start turning it early so I can get it there. Alright, so when we get there, we gotta call over our line thing, whatever it's called. Thing that we use to put down power lines. Yeah, so we are here. Sure there's not any new vehicles or anything to pick up here. Alright. So, what we're gonna do here is we need our line guy yet. We don't have him yet. We haven't used him here yet, have we? Okay, so real quick, what we gotta do is go into a garage, and we got to deploy this guy, and then we're gonna recover him to our service vehicle, which is there. There we go. Oh, put me in the corner here. Alright. Okay, so alright, so let me go to the objective here. Yes, there. Steel pipes factory. Okay, so we're going pretty much along where these pipes are. So we're gonna go from. Alright, we gotta start where that is. So we're gonna move that, but we'll start from there. Go around up here. And when we get to here, we'll just cut across. Go right along this fence line until we get to there. So that's our end point. Okay. And this is our entry point. And this is where we gotta be to start. Okay. So let me enter into this vehicle. Oh, enter into that vehicle. And get Tifook out the way. Okay. Let's park her there. Head over to this bad boy here. And I have no idea where my point was because it disappeared. Okay, let's see. I say fire it up, right? Here's my entry point right here. With me here. tree zone out the way. There we go. What's up, Seer? Is it Seer or Sire? Uh-oh. Stuck on me. Just not get her up the hill. Yes. There we go. Now we're kicking and screaming. Let's get her done. Alright. Get to the side of this rock here. Alright, there we go. Now we're moving. A few setbacks. No big deal. Pull the trees over with you if you need to. Come on. Keep chugging, big dog. You got this. Speaking of big dog, is my dog up? Huh. My dog had to come out here tonight. I wonder where she's sleeping. It's maybe by the front window. Alright, we're moving now. Laying down some turn right here, so we get these rocks. We're getting there. There's a big tree there. Chug along, big dog. Come on, we're almost there. Uh-oh. 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 Sliding down the wall here. There we go. We're so close. Give up now, big dog. Some rock right there. Is that what that is? Hey, alright. Let's go up and over here. Just back this thing up. Yep, it's on the wall here. Get this way here. There we go. Go up this. We're going up there. We're going up there. There you go. We're close. Come on. We're so close. Of course I can't get the half inch that I need there. Oh, we got that. And we just have to clear out the other two. All right, that's our stopping point for tonight for sure. When we come back next time, we'll hop in there, clear all that out, and that should get the railway going, I guess. Commission the railway station. So that should be good. We do have a bunch of side quests that we haven't even been touching, so we may look into some of those before we finish up. I'm gonna leave that guy there. Let's see. Oh, there we go. And yeah. What am I looking for? Anyway. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this one tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you got some good content out of it. We had about 2 or 3 flipovers. It is what it is, you know. So, all right. Thanks, guys, so much for hanging with us. Again, if you're over on YouTube, you can watch all my past performances. Episodes 1 through 10 of this series are all on live streams. If you just go to the live tab on YouTube. If you're watching over on Twitch, thank you guys so much. Please consider subscribing. I see a lot of new names coming in here for these late night streams, and I appreciate it. But I'd love to have you as a subscriber. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can always link your subscriptions together with Twitch and Amazon Prime, and you get a free sub every month. That's one way that you can do it, because just about everybody has Amazon Prime these days. And so definitely one way that you can help out. And what's up, Shade Wolf? And yeah, if you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you're subscribed. We do have super chats open if you guys want to join over there. It helps me out again so much. And yeah, I guess that's going to be it for tonight. I'm going to send you guys on to G18 if he's still going. He was earlier. Yeah, he's still on over there. So send you guys on to G18. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. It's pretty much started for everybody around here. So enjoy the rest of your Friday, and we'll see you guys later. I think we're doing some kind of Minecraft thing possibly tonight. We'll have to check up on the Discord and see what all's going on. So we may have some Minecraft stuff coming. And then we've got Mario Kart on Sunday afternoon. So just a lot of stuff coming. So, yep. Definitely come by and check it out. See you guys in the next one. Later, beach.